Here are 20 Amazon machines and tools for realistic home business ideas. The machine is only the tool. The real business is the customer, the problem, and the offer. If you have ever seen custom gummies at a party, a school event, or inside a small gift box, you know why this first idea catches attention fast. The SXM Apparel Gummy Maker gives you a compact way to test small candy batches without turning your kitchen into a factory. You could experiment with shapes, colors, themed party packs, sample boxes, or content around simple recipes. The smart angle is not just making sweets. It is creating a clear occasion. Birthdays, local events, kids' tables, holiday bundles, or branded treats for small businesses. Keep it realistic, check food rules in your area, and treat the machine as a testing tool for an offer people actually want. A smart first offer would be narrow: one type of gummy, one clear occasion, and one clean package. That makes the idea easier to test before trying to sell everything at once. For anyone who likes building physical products, a 3D printer can open a lot of small doors. The FLASHFORG machine is useful because it lets you create, test, and improve items without buying shelves of inventory first. Think cable holders, desk parts, hobby accessories, repair pieces, small organizers, prototypes, and personalized gifts. The strongest ideas usually come from a very specific problem, something missing, awkward, broken, or hard to find. A simple custom mount can be more valuable than a random decorative object if it solves that problem clearly. This is a machine for people willing to learn settings, materials, and design, then turn that skill into useful small products. This is also useful for content, because every finished print gives you a before and after story. Showing a real problem being solved is usually stronger than showing a random object. A rock tumbler may look like a hobby product, but it can support a surprisingly visual craft idea. The blue marble kit turns rough stones into polished pieces that can be used for gifts, jewelry, learning kits, display jars, or handmade collections. The opportunity is in the presentation. A polished stone by itself is simple, but a themed set for kids, a geology gift box, a desk decoration pack, or a handmade jewelry starter bundle feels more intentional. It also works well for content because the before and after process is satisfying to watch. If you enjoy slow craft projects and packaging, this can become a small product line with a lot of personality. The patience required can actually become part of the brand. People like seeing a slow transformation when the final result feels polished and giftable. Custom clothing usually starts to feel serious when the print quality looks professional. That is where the Pro-Colored DTF printer becomes interesting. Instead of being limited to plain blanks or basic vinyl, DTF printing can help create detailed designs for shirts, tote bags, hoodies, uniforms, event merch, and small brand drops. The real business is not printing every design you can imagine. It is choosing a niche. Local clubs, creators, gyms, small businesses, birthday groups, or teams that need a clean custom product. A printer like this can support a home setup, but the offer still matters most. The machine gives you the production ability, the customer gives it direction. This is the kind of tool where sample photos matter. A few clean examples for one specific audience can sell the idea better than a huge catalog of unrelated designs. Food machines are interesting because people instantly understand the product. With the Waring commercial waffle maker, the idea is not only breakfast. It could become dessert plates, pop-up brunch boxes, event waffles, party stations, or content built around toppings and presentation. Waffles are flexible because you can make them sweet, savory, simple, loaded, premium, or playful depending on the audience. The difference between a basic waffle and a sellable offer is packaging, timing, and a reason to buy. Think weekend markets, office breakfast boxes, school events, or small catering add-ons. If you already enjoy food prep, this kind of machine gives you a clear product people can picture immediately. The best test is simple. Create one signature waffle, photograph it well, and see who would order it for a real occasion instead of building a huge menu immediately. Want more pics like this? Subscribe before the next product shows up. Sometimes personalization does not need a large machine. The Resparked engraving pen is a smaller tool for adding names, dates, initials, marks, or decorative details to compatible surfaces. That can be useful for gifts, keepsakes, tags, simple jewelry pieces, craft items, small signs, and custom packaging details. The value is in the human touch. A plain object becomes more memorable when it carries a name, a message, or a detail made for one person. This is not the fastest production tool on the list, but it can be a good entry point for testing personalization ideas before investing in bigger equipment. It rewards patience, careful hands, and clean presentation. It can also work as a finishing tool for other products on this list, adding small details that make a handmade item feel more personal and less generic. Laser engraving is one of the clearest examples of adding perceived value from home. The Tutrees TT Sminus 55 Pro can help turn simple materials into custom signs, tags, plaques, wood gifts, ornaments, labels, and branded pieces. People buy these products because they feel personal, not because the raw material is expensive. A cutting board with a family name, a pet tag, a wedding sign, or a small business logo can feel far more valuable than the blank item underneath. The strongest route is to choose a niche and make the examples look polished. Safety, ventilation, and material compatibility matter, but as a home-based custom product tool, this one has serious potential. For this category, a focused catalog works better than random experiments. Wedding pieces, pet tags, desk signs, or business gifts each need a different style and customer. Packaging can make a small product feel cleaner, safer, and more professional. The Vacuumer vacuum sealer is useful for food items, sample packs, storage kits, dried snacks, craft supplies, and anything where freshness or presentation matters. If you sell homemade snacks, organize bulk products, prepare gift boxes, or create small subscription-style packs, sealing can make the final result look more intentional. It can also support a service angle, like pantry organization or meal prep packaging for local clients. The point is not just removing air from a bag. It is creating a product that looks finished, stores better, and gives the customer more confidence when they receive it. It pairs especially well with labels and clear storage systems, because the finished package looks more organized and more trustworthy when every detail works together. If you have ever tried to package small products by hand, you know how quickly messy bags can ruin the look. The Frefrigo heat sealer helps close pouches and bags with a more consistent finish, which matters for snacks, samples, handmade accessories, craft kits, party favors, and small retail products. A clean seal can make even a simple item feel more store-ready. This works especially well when combined with labels, good photos, and clear bundles. You could use it for testing food-safe packaging where appropriate, organizing inventory, or preparing local event products. It is a quiet tool, but it can make the difference between homemade and branded. If you already make small items, this tool can make fulfillment cleaner. Better packaging reduces mess, protects the product, and helps the customer feel they received something finished. A router cutting machine is for people who want to move beyond decoration and start shaping physical materials. The Tutrees router can support ideas around wood signs, templates, small parts, craft blanks, plaques, decor pieces, and custom shapes. This is the kind of machine where planning matters. The result depends on files, materials, measurements, and finishing, not just pressing start. But that is also what creates value. If you can produce clean pieces for local businesses, hobbyists, weddings, home decor, or makers who need repeatable shapes, the machine becomes part of a more serious workflow. It is best for someone ready to learn and refine the process. Because the learning curve is higher, this one fits someone who enjoys precision. Good measurements, clean edges, and repeatable files are what make the result feel professional. Button pins are simple, but they are also cheap to understand, easy to personalize, and perfect for events. The Hapaza Pin Maker can help create badges for schools, clubs, artists, small brands, fundraisers, birthdays, conventions, and local campaigns. What makes this interesting is speed and variety. You can design a small set, test different messages, and package them as bundles without needing a complicated production setup. Pins also work well with stickers, labels, and other small merch. The business depends on the audience. A club needs identity, an event needs souvenirs, and a creator needs small products fans can buy. The machine gives you a practical way to produce that. A good way to test demand is to design around an existing community. Clubs, schools, teams, and events already have reasons to wear and share small badges. A label printer can make a messy home operation look much more organized. The NIIMBOT sticker label printer is useful for product labels, storage tags, QR codes, price stickers, inventory, packaging, pantry systems, office setups, and small branding details. For MoneyHome, the value is presentation and clarity. If a candle, jar, bag, box, or handmade item has a clean label, it instantly feels more deliberate. It can also support a service business where you organize kitchens, craft rooms, garages, or home offices. Small labels do not sound exciting, but they help turn random objects into a system, and that is something many people are happy to pay for. This also helps behind the scenes. Inventory labels, shelf tags, and shipping labels can make a tiny workspace feel easier to manage every single day. The Nostalgia electric ice cream maker is another food idea with strong emotional appeal. Ice cream is easy for people to understand, but the opportunity is in flavors, occasions, and presentation. You could test small batches for parties, family events, local dessert boxes, content recipes, themed flavors, or summer pop-up ideas. Homemade ice cream feels more personal than a generic tub when it is packaged well and tied to a clear concept. Think birthday flavors, holiday mixes, simple tasting cups, or recipe videos that show the process. As always, the machine is only one part. The offer becomes stronger when the flavor, audience, and occasion are clear. The strongest version of this idea is not plain vanilla ice cream. It is a memorable flavor, a small batch story, and packaging that makes people want to share it. Rug tufting has become popular because the final product is visual, tactile, and highly customizable. The BESGER starter kit can help someone test custom rugs, wall pieces, logo mats, room decor, pet designs, gaming themes, or small art products. This is not a quick shortcut, because technique and finishing matter a lot. But if you enjoy hands-on craft work, the result can feel premium when the design is clean and the photos are strong. Personalized rugs work well for bedrooms, studios, shops, creators, and gift buyers who want something different. The machine starts the process, but taste, consistency, and niche design are what make it sellable. The margin comes from design taste and finishing quality. A rug that looks clean, photographs well, and matches a specific room or fandom has a clearer reason to exist. Knitted products can feel cozy, personal, and giftable, but hand knitting every piece can take a long time. The SENTRO knitting machine helps speed up simple tubes and panels that can become beanies, scarves, small blankets, plush items, sleeves, and seasonal gifts. The business idea here is about repeatable handmade style products. You could create color collections, holiday bundles, baby gifts, pet accessories, or content showing fast transformations from yarn to finished item. It is still craft work, so finishing and material choice matter. But for someone who enjoys soft goods, this machine can help test designs faster and build a small catalog without starting from zero each time. Seasonality can help here too. Winter colors, holiday bundles, baby gifts, and cozy home collections give the same machine many different angles to test. Printed materials often need one final step before they feel professional. The Fellows Pulsar binding machine can help turn loose pages into manuals, planners, reports, workbooks, training packs, recipe books, portfolios, and small educational products. This is especially useful for people with design, teaching, consulting, or office skills. You can create something digital, print it, bind it, and deliver a finished physical product from a home workspace. Local businesses may need menus, guides, onboarding packs, or presentation documents. Teachers and coaches may need workbooks. The machine is not flashy, but it gives paper products a cleaner spine, a stronger structure, and a more professional feel. It can also support service work. If a coach, teacher, consultant, or small business needs materials that look organized, bound documents immediately feel more serious. Coffee is ordinary until you turn it into a small experience. The Bean Envy pour-over coffee maker can support content, gift sets, hospitality setups, airbnb welcome trays, home office coffee corners, or small curated kits for people who enjoy a slower coffee ritual. This is not a production machine like a printer or engraver, but it can still be part of a business idea when combined with presentation. Think starter bundles, local gift boxes, desk setup content, or premium-looking coffee accessories for short-term rentals and small offices. The value comes from making a simple daily habit feel intentional, calm, and better packaged. This is best treated as part of a curated setup rather than a standalone product. The more complete the experience looks, the easier it is to understand the value. If this list is saving you time, a quick like helps more than you think. A heat press is one of the most practical machines for custom product ideas. The HTVRONT Auto Heat Press can help apply designs to shirts, tote bags, hoodies, pillows, and compatible blanks with more consistency than a hand iron. That opens the door to merch for local teams, family events, creators, small businesses, schools, gyms, and niche communities. The key is not printing random designs. It is finding a group that already wants identity or personalization. A clean shirt for a small event can be more valuable than a generic design. Pair this with good artwork and clear ordering, and it becomes a strong home production tool. The practical advantage is repeatability. Once a design and blank product work well, you can fulfill more orders without reinventing the entire process each time. Phone cases are small, easy to ship, and deeply personal, which makes them an interesting product category. The HTVRONT phone case heat press is built around customization, so you can test names, initials, artwork, brand graphics, matching sets, event designs, or gift ideas. The advantage is that the product is familiar. Almost everyone understands what a phone case is. The challenge is standing out with a specific style or audience. You might focus on bridesmaid gifts, pet portraits, creator merch, local business branding, or minimal designs for a narrow niche. The machine helps with production, but the design and audience decide whether the offer feels worth buying. It also gives you a compact product to test online. Small items are easier to photograph, easier to package, and easier to position around one clear visual style. And finally, we have the SAEUIVB candle making kit. Candles are one of those products where scent, packaging, and atmosphere matter as much as the item itself. A kit like this can help you test small batches, seasonal collections, gift boxes, wedding favors, spa-style bundles, and home fragrance products without buying every tool separately. The strongest candle ideas usually have a clear theme: cozy evenings, clean home scents, holiday gifts, self-care boxes, or branded favors for events. It is not about pouring wax and hoping people buy. It is about creating a product that feels thoughtful, looks good in photos, and solves a simple emotional need, making a space feel better. For candles, the repeat purchase potential matters. If someone likes the scent, design, and feeling of the brand, they may come back for seasonal versions or gifts. Remember, you'll find all the Amazon links in the description and in the pinned comment. See you in the next one.